Welcome to Stocks That Can Double series, stock number 3, Enphase. Previously, I have recorded 3 videos on Enphase, so I will not be repeating most of the details I have covered in those videos. I will leave the links in the pinned comment. Before I proceed to the details, I want to clarify that this is not financial advice. I'm not qualified to give financial advice. I'm simply recording my thoughts about Enphase stock. In full disclosure, I do own 51 shares of Enphase at $120 cost basis. Now I would like to discuss the 5 filters for Enphase. The first one is the value proposition, second is margins, third is balance sheet, fourth is growth potential, and fifth one is the valuation. Let me first discuss the value proposition. Enphase designs, develops, manufactures, and sells home energy solutions for the solar photovoltaic industry in the US and internationally. They offer semiconductor-based microinverter which converts energy at the individual solar module level and combines it with its proprietary networking and software technologies to provide energy monitoring and control. They also provide the accessories, IQ Gateway, IQ batteries. Now on to the margins. Enphase, being a hardware company, could get an impressive 45% gross margin. The free cash flow margin has been over 20% for the past few quarters, so overall these are very impressive margins. Let's discuss the balance sheet. Enphase has close to $1.7 billion of cash and cash equivalents and $1.1 billion of long-term debt that they need to pay years later. So this is a very healthy balance sheet. Now on to the growth potential. Enphase was growing very fast until financial year 2023, after which the growth decelerated significantly as shown on the screen. The main reason for this is the high interest rates, especially in the United States. A lot of people finance the residential solar electricity system, and due to interest rates, this activity reduced significantly, and that has affected Enphase. We all know that the electricity bills have almost doubled in the past few years, and the cost of solar electricity system is coming down year after year. So therefore, in my opinion, a lot of folks will opt for residential solar system to reduce their electricity bill. In addition, there's also government incentives both for Enphase and also the users who own the solar electricity system. And due to all of these reasons, I feel the residential solar market will come back strong and start growing from late 25. And I'm assuming that the interest rates will come down significantly in late of 2025. Finally, we'll move on to the valuation. As you can see on the screen, Enphase is currently trading at about $104 with a market cap of $14 billion. For the past 12 months, the revenue is $1.42 billion. So that's a price to sales of about 10, which is not cheap, but at the same time, it's not too expensive either, keeping in mind the growth potential. Enphase is profitable with a net income of $129 million for the past 12 months. Let's now look at the price target in the next few years. You can see my assumptions on the screen. In 2025, I'm assuming that they can get back to the financial year 2022 revenue, that is before the interest rate spiked, of about $2.4 billion. And I'm assuming that the growth rate will reaccelerate and we'll get a 15% growth rate for the next 4 years, with which the revenue in 2029 would be at $4.2 billion. With a margin of 20%, they can make close to $800 million of net income. I'm applying a multiple of 30. With that, they can be a $25 billion market cap company by 2029. Currently, they have 135 million outstanding shares, but they pledged $1 billion of buybacks. Therefore, I'm assuming the total number of outstanding shares by 2029 would be about 125 million. When I divide the 25 billion market cap with the 125 million outstanding shares, I get a stock price of $201. Currently, it's at $104, right? So that represents about 100% return or a double by 2029. I personally think they can get to $200 price well before 2029, but this is the valuation. If you found this video useful, please like this video and consider subscribing. If you have any comments, please drop it below. Thank you so much for watching.